uh, Live people. The game of the weekend, Man City versus Arsenal at the Etihad Stadium. Welcome back to the channel, people. If you're joining for the first time, please help the new channel out. Smash a like, share the video. If you like what you see, like what you hear, subscribe. Hope everybody's good, having a good week, having a good day, having a good Sunday. Yeah, having a good weekend, man, people. What's people been saying, man? How you guys been? Show some love, drop a comment as well. Let me know what you think of the game. This should be the game of the weekend. I'm looking forward to this game. I'm expecting a game of quality football. That's one thing, listen, on this channel, right, I always like to say, as usual, I'm a Manchester United fan, but just like a lot of football fans, I want to see some good football. And as long as we get blessed with some good football today, I don't mind. Personally, Man City are at home. So I'm expecting a Man City win. I'm expecting a Man City win. I think most people are. No Odegaard. I think Odegaard is still injured for Arsenal, which is also another reason why I think Man City will win. And plus, Man City right now, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if they win five league titles in a row. And they've already beaten United's record and won 4 in a row. And I don't know. At this point, I'm a Manchester United fan that I don't like Arsenal. I do not like Arsenal. But I don't like Arsenal mostly because of the Arsenal fans. Not really the club. Whereas Man City, I got no problem with the Man City fans because there are none. There are none. There are no Man City fans. I got no problem with Man City fans. I just have a problem with Man City just eventually surpassing Man United, potentially beating our records, eclipsing Man United. That is a legacy issue I have with Man City, and the fact that Man City they brought their way to success. So I have different issues with the clubs. So I'm always like, I don't know who I want to lose this match. Well, I don't know who I want to win this match. I don't care who wins, but because of my proximity to Arsenal fans, and Arsenal fans for me are the worst. They're almost as bad as some, because some United fans are tapped. And because the Arsenal fans, I'm like, listen, I want Man City. I want the best team to win, and I think Man City are the best team. So if Arsenal lose today, it is what it is. Like I said, no Odegaard. I don't know if Man City are missing any major big time players, and if they are, even if they are, usually it's really only Rodri and Haaland at this point, and probably Bernardo that mainly. I mean, they all matter, but if they miss KDB, they can they've got Foden and other players that can fill in. If they're missing Grealish, they've got Doku. They've got other players that they can sub on, that they can start, that they can move. They can move the pieces around more easily than Arsenal. Their squad is basically, in my opinion, more full, more complete than Arsenal's squad. So I don't think injuries will affect Man City as much as it affects Arsenal. So the loss of Odegaard for Arsenal, for me, is a big loss. So we're, I think, about 30 seconds away from kickoff, guys. Like I said, hopefully we get a good match. Hopefully we get some goals. I wasn't really impressed with Arsenal in midweek. To be honest, I wasn't really impressed with Man City in midweek either. So it is what it is. We're near kickoff. Let me know, guys, what you guys thought of the comment below, and let me know what you thought of the fight yesterday, the AJ fight. Everyone's saying AJ's finished. He's done. Some people saying that AJ didn't take him seriously enough. I saw the fight, and I'm not gonna lie. I feel like AJ. I don't know. I feel like AJ wasn't doing the basics. AJ weren't even jabbing. All right, kick off, guys. AJ weren't even jabbing. He weren't moving. Like the other fighter looked like he was just bare on his feet. Much better on his feet than AJ. And I just thought that AJ, could he have tried to take the fight? What's going on here? What's happening here? What's happening here? What's Havertz done there? That's weird. Anyway, Dubois. I thought he would have taken Dubois, AJ, to like the further rounds and maybe try to tire him out. And some of the shots that Dubois like connected with, they were telegraphed shots. I don't know. AJ just looked slow. He just looked old. I don't know, man. I was very, very surprised. All the talk coming out of AJ's camp before that fight, all that grease, all that trash talk. I was so surprised it went that way. But anyway, what's going on here? So Havertz clothesliner, man, like in WWE. What did Havertz do? What's Havertz done? His body tackle. So why has one man gone down like he just got clothesline? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't know, yeah. I don't know if there's even any camera that's zoomed in enough, that's close enough to that incident. Because we haven't seen a camera angle. We ain't seen a camera angle that's zoomed in to let us even see what happened. All we saw was two bodies coming together and one man fall down like he got shot. That's it. All right. Anyway, we are here. The game can start proper now. 2 minutes 22 on the clock. David Raya. Yeah, man. These men didn't even zoom in, you know. Oh, there we go. This is gonna be a good match to see how Saliba and how Gabriel deal with Man City's attack today. I think Arsenal are playing with 4 centre backs. They're playing with that cauliflower at left back. So Arteta is just playing the Man City playbook. Man City play with 4 centre backs, and Arteta is playing with 4 centre backs. Arteta, listen, went trained under Pep, absorbed all Pep's knowledge, all the know-how, and he's just copying this man. And now that the two teams, the school of Peps, let's call them the schools of Peps. Pep Guardiola and Arteta. And you could argue also, who are we talking about here? We can also talk about flipping, what's my guy? Oh, my mind's Bayern Munich. Company, who also played under Pep, right? The schools of Pep, yeah, are doing something right now. What going on with the schools of Sir Alex Ferguson? Where's Gary Neville? What's he doing? What's goals? Where's all these guys? These guys ain't doing nothing, bruv. No, these guys can't manage, man. These guys aren't tactical. Don't have the tactical nous. That's how they're all pundits. They can just chat shit, and that's it. They can't manage teams. These guys. Oh, that's not a good pass at all. Wow. Man, this is so cool to see as well. Like Arsenal just as confident as Man City with regards to playing it out from the back and just. But City look at it on it. That's not a good pass at all, Bernardo. Yeah, a lot of teams. Well, I say a lot of teams, but definitely Man City and Arsenal are doing a four centre backs thing, playing a left-sided centre back at left back, playing a centre back who's also comfortable going out wide. Someone who's big and strong like a centre back, but also can play left back, basically. So essentially, someone more athletically gifted, bigger, stronger, playing the fullback position rather than a small, agile Gary Neville, Dennis Irwin, Patrice Evra. We're moving away from those fullbacks, it seems, and we're getting centre backs now to play fullback because of maybe their athletic nature, like I said, their height, their strength, and all that. That's what it seems like. The game is becoming more of an athlete's game. You gotta run really quickly and track your man back and cover your space more than be a individually brilliant footballer, because those footballers don't exist anymore. Like most footballers back in the day, we had a talent pool, an amazing talent pool of footballers 10, 20 years ago. Amazing talent pool of world-class strikers, from Henry for France, Trezeguet and all those guys, and people like Sahar. Sahar couldn't even get into the French team. That's how good the French strikers were. And then we had people like Ronaldo for Brazil, Ronaldinho, and Rivaldo all playing in the same period. Oh, Gundogan, Gundogan should have done better there, man. That the ability in footballers back then was immense, but now we're almost coaching the individual brilliance out of footballers, and we're now saying, listen, just stop doing that. Run back, chase back, track your man, do this, do that. It's just a very, for me, someone who used to look at football as an art form as much as a sport is now just a pragmatic sport. It's not artistry anymore as much as it used to be, which is a shame. It's a shame, but it is what it is. And Gundogan should have done better there. I can't believe he screwed it so wide. That's a warning for Arsenal. 7 minutes and they've already carved Arsenal open. He should have done better, Gundogan. I keep saying, let's say Bernardo. It was Gundogan. Oh, that touch inside was nice. Oh, that touch inside was nice. Haaland, what a goal. Savinho, was it Savinho? Everyone's talking about the Savinho guy. Everyone's talking about this Savinho brother, that touch. Oh, that touch inside was emotion. I don't think you understand. That's what I'm saying. It's like when people say assists, yeah, assist is the main thing that matters. No, it's not just about the assist, because that footballer, Savinho, yeah, he won't get any marks. No, he did get the assist though. No, I lie. I tell a lie. I tell a lie. I forgot Savinho actually. Yeah, yeah. I tell a lie. I tell a lie, guys. I forgot Savinho didn't pass the ball afterwards. He just, yeah, he gets an assist for that. But basically, what point I'm trying to make here is that if Savinho, yeah, had have done all of that, yeah, carved the whole game open, gave the ball 2 yards to a teammate, who then gave the ball to to Haaland, his teammate would have got an assist, yeah, and Haaland would have got the goal and assist, and Savinho would have got no official stat, yeah, for what he just did. And you could argue what Savinho did in that move was the most important part of the whole move. Without him doing that, none of that happens. And that's why I'm like, these stats, yeah, these goals and assist stats in football are dangerous. They're dangerous because they don't tell the picture of who is actually doing the work on the pitch and what's really happening. It doesn't. It removes all context. It's crazy. But that goal, yeah, that move, that touch by Savinho was a mad. Yeah, nah, it was crazy. That touch. Let me read some comments, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be an emotional game for Arsenal. Still, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be an emotional. Arsenal might get punched up today. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Orhan, up in the building. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah. Arsenal need your encouragement, Orhan, right now. They need to handball. I hope they can hear you, Orhan, because I mean the game's only just started. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So Arsenal can get back into the game. So let's not. Celtistic, I want Arsenal to win. Damn it, 1-0 down already. I'm afraid so. Arsenal got that flipping. Arsenal got that right hand. The uppercut. That Dubois knockout. But it's all good, man. Like I said, the game just start. Martinelli. Oh, all right. Oh, Bernardo Silva. Oh, shit. Oh, Bernardo. Nice. That's why I wish I could see that in my team. All the footballers that can do something like that, like the Sanchos, we don't like technical footballers at Man United. We don't like them at all. We don't want to play a technical game. In our last game against Crystal Palace, our manager took off. He took off Ericsson. He took off Ahmad. And I'm pretty sure he also took off Zirkzee. The three most technical players we had arguably on the pitch that can keep the ball and that were technically sound. He took them off, right? So he could have a front three who can't keep the ball of Garnacho, Rashford, and Hojlund. The same front three that we played last season, the season that we finished 8th. That front three, the 8th. The worst front three in the history of Man United. Or the history of the Premier League anyway, because that's our worst Premier League finish with that front three. And that's the front three that our manager tried to finish with. The front three that's not as technically sound. Like look at the way that Man City right now that we can see, the way that Man City are keeping the ball on the edge of the box, that front three can't do that. They can't. Like Hojlund, you've seen when Hojlund came on and the ball bounced off Hojlund's foot, his first touch, and he went 10 miles east. Not even in like this east. I don't even know which way is east. But that's the point. We don't like technically sound footballers. We want footballers that just want to get the ball and run around and running quickly and running around and being frantic like Garnacho and Rashford doesn't mean you're technically sound with the ball at your feet. I wish our football club, Man United, and the fan base liked technical footballers. Like the way that Man City footballers want to just keep the ball and move the ball around and just pass it and be technically sound. I wish that's the kind of football that we liked. But we don't. And we've been punished by it. Our ideology. Oi! Maybe it's because our fan base in the stadium, they're all up north and they're all like top reds and they're all like, right, go on, take your man on. And maybe they still see football in a very basic way. And just because of that, we're going to be held back by them. And they're going to always like the Hojlunds and the Garnachos and these sort of players above the more technical players. Like Bruno right now shouldn't be in his team. Like he's not playing well. He shouldn't be starting. But because, I don't know, whatever, he's going to be starting the next game. He was horrible in the last game. But he'll start the next game. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Technical players, man. So now I have to be forced, as a Man United fan, I have to be forced to watch Arsenal and watch Man City just to see technical football, because I know I will never get to see a cohesive, technical, sound game when I watch my own club. I'll never see it. It'll always be some frantic BS, some transition football BS. Anyway, corner. Oh, what's going on there? What's happening here? Rodri's on the floor, holding his leg. He looks like he's. Why is he moving like that? What's going on? Wow, he looks like he's in pain. When he move like that, what happened here? Huh? What? I don't want to. Yeah, he might have done it. He just ran. That's not good. If you Because I don't think Partey did anything to him. I don't think Partey did anything to him. So whenever you see those sort of injuries, whenever you see a man just run and then just randomly just act like they've just been shot, yeah, something bad's happened. Because like impact injuries they're one thing, but this clearly is he pulled something. But I don't understand. It's just weird. Like he was holding the back of his thigh. Yeah. Oh, so it's another one, the same one. When that starts happening, guys, that's it. When you get recurrent injuries, you got to dread for the worst, man. You want a different injury almost. You don't want a recurrent injury, man, because it means it's failing. It means it's not. It's not. I don't even know. Like maybe the role's too much for Rodri. That lone DM role, because he's like it's not the first time he's been injured. Like this guy's. Yeah, this ain't looking good for Rodri. He's done out there. It's not looking good for Rodri. What is what is that? That touch inside just opened everything up. That touch inside for the goal is so smart. But he's. Do I like about Haaland as well? He's a striker. Like the way he opened his body up, is his movement, the way he peeled off the defender in the first instant, and gave Savinho that space. It made that room for himself. And not only did he peel off the defender, make that room for himself. He opened his body up to receive the ball. Like his body shape was perfect. Like, and he gave like Savinho the space to pass it because he's left-footed, right? So he could have easily like done the opposite and gone that way, uh, and then the ball would have been played on his right, and he might not have wanted that. He forced Savinho to play onto his left as well, which is crazy. It looks so simple as well. The goal looks so simple, so easy. All right, Rodri. Um, Yeah. Mm. Oh, Kovacic is on. He's not a replacement, really, for Rodri. We all know that, right? We all know Kovacic is not a DM, not a DM in a mode or in a profile of Rodri, anyway. But that's one thing that City don't have. They don't have a DM in Rodri's role. And to be honest, they never really had cover for the other DMs that they've had. Oh, here we go. Finish! Wow. Wowee. Wowee. California. Wow. Listen, it was weird because the ball looked like it was going in. Then the way it went in, it looked like it missed the far post and it didn't go in because it came out so quickly. Oh no. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, did it go in or not? The way the ball bounced out. Oh, what a finish. Wow, what a goal. Great goal. Great goal, man. You got to give credit where credit is due, guys. Wow. Yeah, Pep is angry. Pep is angry. He jumped on the manager. Ah, that is crazy. Wow, what a 10 minutes, man. That 10 minutes after the injury. After the injury, it was Arsenal said, okay, cool, let's do it. Ah, Walker ain't doing shit, bruv. Doku. Oh, they're angry that the free kick wasn't taken anywhere near where the foul was. Walker, man. How's Kyle Walker still here playing for Man City? This is he's okay. He's a perfect example of how being an athlete, yeah, will make you into a good football player. I'm not saying he's rubbish technically. He ain't got good techers, but he's not that good, bro. Like, no one can convince me that Kyle Walker he's that good. It's his power and his speed alone, bruv, which has made him the player that he is. He ain't special. He ain't a special passer. He ain't a special dribbler. Like he ain't. There's his footballing ability isn't great. It just isn't. He's not that, but he's just an athlete, bro. Like his recovery pace, you can't get past him. See, now the game's gonna change again now because Arsenal can park the bus again. Arsenal don't have to come out anymore. So now the game is changed. It's in a different phase. Go, give the ball. Savinho's good. Savinho's technically sound. Look, look how scared. Look how much. Look how many players Arsenal have back. Look at the defensive line. There's like 6 in a back line. Yeah, there's 6 in a back defensive line for Arsenal. Flipping heck. Arsenal defend with every man behind the box, behind the ball behind the box. It's so compact. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. This is what I want. Cultistic, give me what I want. You're funny. Orhan up in the building. What a fantastic goal. Yeah, man. That goal. What I liked about the goal is that you expect it to be outward swinger, right? Orhan. You expect from that angle it to be an outward swinging goal, but it was swinging. Oh, sorry, inward swinging, but it was swinging out that way. That's what I liked about it. But yeah, that's what I liked about it. I liked about the goal. Yeah, the goal was swinging the opposite way. Yeah, than how you'd expect a goal like that. That's what I liked about that goal. And plus, he's a centre back. You don't expect that from a centre back. So it was a good goal, man. Well taken goal. But now Man City are back on top. They're keeping the ball. Arsenal are dropping back into shape, into their defensive block. Like I said, I'm surprised to see Arsenal with a 6-man back line in their very low defensive block. That's why people are talking about Arsenal being the best defensive team in the league. And you can see why people are saying that. Anyway, let's see some more comments. Such a great goal, Celtistic. The game is heating up. Turkish. Shay Arsenal, I subscribe to your channel. Big up yourself, Shay Arsenal. Big up yourself, man. Hey! Yeah, big up yourself, Shay Arsenal. Thank you for the subscription. Hope you're enjoying the game. Let me know what you're thinking of the game. Who you think's gonna win? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for the subscription. Docu on the left. Oi! Listen, just after I just brushed Kyle Walker and said he wasn't good technically. Imagine if you scored. Trying to make me eat my damn words. But yeah. Smash the likes, people. Man City are pressing high. Flipping heck. Hey. That is why they pressed high. They spotted something. Well done. Force Arsenal into an error. Arsenal are so rigid. Right now, let's look at Arsenal's shape. There's no space between the lines. Like, if you're a Man City player, what you want is to keep moving the ball from side to side to try to create some sort of space, either vertically or horizontally, yeah, between the lines so you can move the ball. So you can move the ball vertically and fizz it through. But the way that Arsenal defend, I'm just looking at the lines right now, looking at their shape. It's so disciplined. It's so like drilled. Just watch. You can see it yourself. It's crazy. Look at them. There we go. Hey, it's too much on the ball. Too much on the ball. Yeah. Arsenal were lucky though to come back into the game. I have to say, guys, like from my perspective, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're watching the same game. If what I'm seeing is what you're seeing. What's going on now? What's happening? Oh, Kyle Walker wasn't ready. Oh, the ref took liberties. Oh, that's I didn't even realize that was going on. So the referee pulled Kyle Walker away, or pulled Kyle Walker out, I think, to have a conversation with him. And then obviously Kyle Walker was jogging back into place, and the referee just let Arsenal take a quick free kick and didn't let Kyle Walker get back into his spot. That's what the argument is about. That's why Pep's angry. If my understanding is correct, let me know if my understanding isn't correct. The ref pulled man out of position and didn't let man get back into position and allowed Arsenal to retake it before allowing him to get back into position. Is that what happened? Oh, that's not a good pass at all. No, maybe Kyle Walker's just trying to use it as a reason. Yeah, like, the more I think about that goal, like I don't know, like it's a good goal, but the ball was curling away from the goal. You don't score a goal from that angle, like in that way. You just don't. It looks so unorthodox. Mm. Yeah, yeah. This match ain't bad, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Like we've seen worse matches between these two clubs than this one. This match isn't bad. Like we said, we wanted a bit of quality, and it hasn't been terrible. It hasn't. It's been competitive. Both teams are they want to win. Well, of course they want to win. That's such a cliche thing to say. You know what I mean? They're on it. Both teams are on it. Arsenal right now in their mid block. Mm. Man City just moving it around. Mm. Oh, Okay. Simple 1-2. And Doku looks like a corner for Man City. Yeah, corner for Man City. Oh, I haven't even seen Saka. Is Saka even playing? Is Arsenal playing? Orhan, Arsenal can defend a few miss from Man City. Arsenal can win it. Yeah, Arsenal. I mean, yeah. Arsenal can win this game for sure. It's 1-1. And Arsenal, the thing is, Arsenal's defense is really, really good. Like I said, like you just said, defensively, Arsenal can weather the storm. And if they weather the storm, a quick break, Man City can be got at. They can be penetrated. Look at this movement. Corner. And listen, we've all seen how good Arsenal are when it comes to set pieces. You guys are the set piece. Arsenal are the set piece kings. It's always Gabriel with his big teeth, his fake gnashers, whatever, gnashers, You know they're fake because they're so big. I'm like, man, your teeth look like I don't know, big elephant teeth, big cartoon. Yeah, it just elephant teeth. Elephant teeth. That's weird. There we go. Oh, almost. Wow, Gabriel still managed to get his head on it. Why is this man so dominant in the air, bro? I feel like this man's always winning headers, Gabriel. I feel like there's a device like connected to his brain. Like there must be some sort of not what's it called again? Not cloaking device. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it must be some sort of honing devices on his head. It must be because I feel like Gabriel's always rising and winning headers. It's fake. It don't make sense. See, see, I know there's a stat out there that says Arsenal are the number one team in terms of set pieces scored and the number one team in terms of corners scored. Like, and I'm pretty sure Doku was marking Gabriel just now, and I'm pretty sure Man City's record when it comes to set pieces is not going to be good. So that is clearly, like I said, set pieces is somewhere that Man City can be hurt, and Arsenal are really, really strong. So let's look out for that for the rest of the match. Anyway, big up yourselves, people, everyone watching. It's a nice game. It's a nice game to watch. Like, I think we can all admit that it's a pleasant game to watch. If you're the neutral, there's some there's some football being played today between two teams. You know, and it's like there's not a lot to analyze because both teams know what they're doing. Both teams know what they're getting back into shape. Look at Man City's shape, similar to they have very similar shapes, Man City and Arsenal. So, and we can kind of see what both teams are doing in terms of their tactics. They have not the same, similar philosophies. These two teams. Oh, first time I've seen Saka with the ball the whole first half. All right, now Arsenal. Now Arsenal are venturing into Man City's half. Now Arsenal are their back line have gone up towards the halfway line, and now they're starting to pen Man City in. And we haven't seen Man City in this situation where they've been penned in by Arsenal. So let's see what happens now. See how quickly Arsenal can move the ball. There we go. Back to Gabriel. Okay. See, easy. 1-1-2 behind Man City. Here we go. Like I said, the first time Arsenal raised their back line to the halfway line and pin Man City into their low block, into Man City's low block, and start to move the ball around. The first time it's really happened, right? In the first half, and they almost get a well, as you can see, they got a chance. So Man City's defense is definitely more fragile than Arsenal's defense. However, Man City attack is more creative than Arsenal's attack. But I wonder what would happen if Odegaard was around. I wonder if Odegaard would have made much difference today. Oh, Super Sunday, Man United against Tottenham. So that is the next match that we will be live watching. Well, the next Man United Premier League match anyway. Next week, Man United Tottenham. That's always a good game, guys. So stay locked in. Yeah, yeah. Rodri not being on the pitch. Rodri, like Man City losing Rodri is a big loss. Wow, that was an interesting ball in, you know. Hmm. Oh man, that's what I'm saying about Kovacic, man. That's not. Why didn't you just retain the ball? Why did you just kick it? Yeah, it's two things have happened. It's the timing of the goal, shifting the momentum, And also losing Rodri is always going to be a big loss. So those two things have definitely had a compound effect on the game. I think Arsenal are going to score this corner. What did I say? What did I say? This is fake. Gabriel, yeah, what he does, yeah, is he runs from deep. So like he waits to when you run from deep like that, you go where the ball goes. So he'll always be where the ball goes. Like if the ball is a bit deep, he would run towards a near post. If the ball's going towards a back post, he'll just run towards a back post. He starts his runs so deep, yeah, that he meets the ball where it's at, rather than start inside the box. And if it goes past your head, then you're not going to be able to run back. And if it goes forward, you're not going to be able to run forward. But if you stay a bit further back, you can either meet the ball forward or you can either meet the ball back. It's the same distance. And he's very quick. So as soon as it's taken, he's charging. And he's like a force of nature. So he's coming at you. He's gonna rise up. So you're either gonna get bullied off the ball and maybe he'll concede a foul, or he's gonna get on the ball. Like this is like Gabriel's almost a cheat code for Arsenal. It's crazy that Arsenal score so many goals from set pieces and defenders, and you can see why they work on this. You can see what they've been working on. You can see. So you've got the players inside the box causing all that havoc and distraction, and you've got Gabriel and one or two others running in like fucking trains to flatten people on the back. Like it's smart. It's smart. And like Arsenal didn't have to play that well. These men just defend, rigid, and then set piece, boom. Now they're ahead. That's it. 2-1 up away from home. Before this match started, I did say Man City should really be winning this match. They have to be thinking about winning this match, Man City, if they want to retain this league title. At home as well. Right now, Arsenal, they are going to be very, very happy. Very happy. It's quite weird because I still think over the full over the course of the full 45 minutes, right? The full first half, from start to finish, in general, Man City are still probably been a better team. Like we've been watching mostly one team attack and one team defend for the majority of this first half, if we're going to be honest. But it doesn't matter. This type of performance has been Arsenal all last season. Not playing well, not doing much, but still managing to win. And this is what they're doing in this match. Hmm. And Arsenal are not going to change their game plan either. They're going to be rigid in defence. They're going to sit back, force Man City to do something amazing to score. Because let's be honest, neither team have carved either team open. Arsenal's first goal was a long range shot, and their second goal was a corner. In fact, Man City are the ones that have carved Arsenal open with the first goal. So essentially, who could score a goal? The game's going to be who could score a goal without having to carve the other team open. Who could score goals from other sources? Man City mostly score goals by having to play pretty football and carving teams open. Arsenal are a team, clearly, that can do that. But if you can score for a third of your goals or something from set pieces and not have to play better than the other team, not have to play pretty football and not have to carve the other team open, then you just added another gun to your arsenal. You've had variation to the way you play. And that is a good thing. So, oh, gun to your arsenal. Gun to your arsenal. Arsenal. This game is becoming a bit frustrating to watch now because you want to see more action now. It's the end of the first half anyway, so it's having a little bit of a come down this game. Oh, yeah, man, relax. That's just a yellow. Just a yellow now. Arsenal are back. Arsenal are back. But they're still whack. What is this? Oh my lord. Trossard, you tossard. Trossard the tossard. Why did he kick the ball away? Why did he kick the ball away? It's half time. It literally, this is the 8th minute of the 6 minutes that's supposed to be added. We're in the 8th minute of the 6 minutes. All man had to do was keep his cool. So Dracula's son had to kick the ball away. This tossard. Anyway, we wanted good football. We got some decent football. We wanted drama. Now we got drama, and that was a foul. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. That foul, yeah, wasn't yellow enough. You know, that's a yellow for me. The foul. That foul might have been yellow, but then he boots the ball away after man's been yellowed. No, no, no. He's smoking that new crack. He's on some new crack. He's like, I did not hear the whistle, bro. I was right beside you. The referee's like, bro, I was like literally like 10 yards behind you. What's he doing? I can't believe that. But so now, listen, if you're tired, if you were tired of seeing Arsenal sit back about, I don't know, let's say they've been sitting back for 70% of this first half. If you're tired of seeing them do that, yeah, you're gonna be tired by the end of this match. Because with 10 men, Arsenal are not even gonna be sitting back. They're gonna be lying back. They're gonna be laying there. Not just sitting. We're not gonna be able to like it's gonna be very, very, very interesting game. It's literally gonna be defense against attack. But whistle has blown for the end of the first half, people. Very, very interesting game. Very interesting game. From the first goal that was scored, Arsenal being carved open. Really good goal, really good movement. From Arsenal's first goal, which Man City very angry about, which was very disputed. Kyle Walker, it seems, wasn't ready when the whistle was blown. And the reason why he wasn't ready, it seems, is because he was talking to the ref. Ref called him over. Maybe the ref didn't call him over. I didn't. That's what I get it. That's what I got from the whole situation. I might be wrong. So Arsenal's first goal is, contestable. However, well, the goal, how it was scored, the actual goal itself was a beautiful goal, man. Like, take a bow, cauliflower, cauliflory, whatever. Take a bow, my son. Great, great goal, cauliflory. And then the second goal, once again, Gabriel. I did say, this guy is going to score. The first goal, the first corner, when he almost scored, I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not going to be able to stop what he's doing. What Gabriel's doing, I can see it now. I understand why it works. And I analysed it and I saw it. I said, they're not going to be able to stop it. If they keep doing this, Gabriel is going to score. And that's what happened. Second corner, he scored. If Arsenal get another corner, they might score again. They might score again. So, Arsenal, I don't think probably deserve to be winning this game based on the balance of play. Both teams look very similar. Both teams set up similar way, not the same, in a similar way with their defensive structure. Players inverting, trying to find spaces and all these things, the way they try to play often. But you know what? It is what it is. Arsenal now, with the sending off of Tossard, Dracula's son. No, I mean joking, but I mean I don't know what this guy is doing. He didn't want to. I don't understand what Trossard was doing. He had no attempt to win the ball. He jumped into the back of the player. He didn't want to win the ball. So you could argue that was a yellow in itself. And then on top of that, he then kicks away the ball, which is a definite yellow. Why he did that, I don't know why he did that. But you cannot say that he did not deserve that yellow. He did. He did. And the ref messed up, maybe subconsciously or psychologically. The ref knew he messed up with the first goal and he's doing something like that to balance it out. Referees always try to balance things out subconsciously because if they've made a mistake, they do that. I think human beings, they do that. That might be what it is as well on top of that. Either way, even if he is doing that at a subconscious level, which we probably won't know, Trossard deserved the yellow. Trossard deserved the yellow. And that's it. So, it is what it is. City were doing so well before the referee did arguably that error. They were playing really, really well. So I can't really blame City for their lack of fortunes at the moment. And I can't say Arsenal played well defensively, but Arsenal haven't done anything attacking wise. Arsenal haven't done anything to be winning 2-1 either. How many chances have Arsenal created? Arsenal have managed to score 2 goals without creating any chances. They've created no chances. Not one single chance. Corner, bang, goal. Cauliflory, pick the ball up, shoot, goal. They haven't actually created a chance and they're winning 2-1. And that's what I'm trying to say. Let's not recreate what we've seen with our eyes. If you're Arsenal fan, enjoy what you're watching, but you're going into the second half with 10 men. So hold your crosses, kiss them, do your Hail Marys, because I don't know what's going on in the second half or what's going to happen. That's all I'm saying. Man City fans, unlucky. You have to go again, man. That's it. You guys didn't really capitalize on some of the opportunities or some of the moments you guys had. You didn't. It is what it is. Either way, I want both of you. If both teams could lose today, it will be the perfect result for me. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All hand up in the building. Yes. So what's all hand saying now? now it's getting more difficult for Arsenal. With 10 men, it's not going to be easy, especially against Man City. No, it's not. It can be done. You guys are gonna have to dig deep, and I'm like dig deeper than 6 feet under, because you guys might end up 6 feet under after this match. But you guys have to dig deep. I ain't talking about shovels. I'm talking about big units, JBC trucks. Car Man City are gonna come. They're at home, and they're gonna come for you guys. So I wouldn't even be surprised if Man City make another attacking change. I would. Why not? Oh no, Kyle Walker's still like, no, I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. Stop, wait. Oh, what a finish. Just seen that finish again as well, guys. Oh, where like, listen, you don't have to like Arsenal, man, but just be a fan of football and just appreciate that goal, man. That goal was just nice. That goal was just beautiful. Anyway, guys, I'm going for a quick break as I usually do. Stay tuned. I'll be back in about 3 minutes for the second half, which should be a doozy. What they say in America? On a doozy. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, peace out. Back in 2 minutes. Had to deal with something very, very, very quickly, but we are back and we are 5 minutes late. It is actually 50 minutes on the clock, guys. So we are 5 minutes behind on our clock there. So whenever you look at our clock, just add 5 minutes and that is the correct time. So we are 50 minutes, 30 seconds. The start of the second half. If you guys are just coming back, welcome back to the channel. Like I said, apologies for the delay getting back. And we're here, man. We keep it moving. We keep it moving, guys. Arsenal under pressure. City penning them back. Gundogan and Bernardo over the dead ball. City. Like I said, guys, we're 5 minutes behind on our clock. No, that's not good enough. It was too hard, Bernardo, man. If that was supposed to be for thingy. Oh, is that what Arsenal are doing? Arsenal have gone into a back five. This guy, this Arteta, they've gone to a back five and a midfield four and leaving no striker. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting game. Yeah, Kyle Walker, don't shoot. Yeah, man. Arsenal just camped. Once again, a back six. Look at their back six. Oh, that was wild. Ruben Diaz. Oh, that was wild. Yeah, man. Kyle Walker is not good. At this point, I don't get why Pep isn't going for it even more. Like, get Kyle Walker off. Okay, Timber. Yeah, it's just Man City are gonna have to move the ball quicker than how they're moving it. Yeah, Arsenal are gonna be penned in. Let's keep moving it quickly. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be hard to score past Arsenal when they're so deep in their deepest block. This is their deepest block, and like it's gonna be hard the way they set up to find any space between the lines. You have to catch Arsenal on the transition, and Arsenal are not gonna be under any transition right now. Yeah, man. Like Pep needs to be taking more risks earlier. I wouldn't even wait until 60 or like 70 minutes. I'll make changes now because they don't. They need to score 2 goals, not just one. Corner for Man City. It's not good at Kanji, bro. Yeah, this is gonna. This is. It's not good enough, Doku. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be a shot from the edge of the box or a cutback that's gonna open up Arsenal. Shot at the edge of the box or cutback. That's how it's gonna be. Kyle Walker with the shot there. It's just it's coming back again. Is I must Kevin KDB must be injured as well. There you go. Arsenal back into their block. Move it quickly. See, this standing still business is weird to see. This move, move again, move, and again. Okay, corner to Man City again. Oh my gosh, Bernardo. That was a giant leap from Haaland. But what is this Bernardo Silva? What happened to Bernardo? Did he? Oh, good save at the goalkeeper. Oh, Bernardo, man. Why didn't you just connect with that ball? This is going to be relentless, guys. 59, half an hour left. This ain't going to stop. I'm surprised I haven't seen Foden. Yeah, this is a bit too passive for Man City. They need to move it quicker. Arsenal are so like disciplined, man. So well disciplined. Yeah, yeah. This is not a game for Saka. I can see why I took Saka off. Nah, Grealish or somebody needs to. He needs to make us. I'm surprised still, even now. No subs. Still. Hmm. If you're an Arsenal fan right now, your heart's in your stomach. You are nervous. Wow, save goalkeeper again. Raya did well. Oh, I mean, it's straight at him, to be fair. All right, wasn't that great? It was straight at him. Hmm. Oh, Walker, man. Yeah. All right. Arsenal will deal with these flipping. Yeah. Arsenal will deal with the crosses all day, but it will keep coming. Mm, yeah. Oh, Kanji tried it. Nah, that's the thing. This is why he plays. This is why Kyle Walker plays. He's so quick, yeah. He doesn't need to be a good footballer. You're not gonna beat him. You can be the best footballer in the world and do all the skills you want, right? You can't beat him because he's just quicker than you, and that's it. And that's what we're seeing in football. That's what we've moved into. Oh, Raya is doing his time wasting stuff. Sat down. He's injured apparently. David Raya. Yeah, yeah. One thing you have to there's one thing also I have to say about Arsenal, yeah. Over the last at least 2 or 3 years, I have seen Arsenal Football Club under this manager develop more of what I call and what many call the dark arts of the game. The things that you do in the game to win a match that are not illegal, but nobody really wants to see. Time wasting and new ways and finding ways of time wasting is something that I see this Arsenal team do all the time. Whenever the opposition are on the attack, on the ascendancy, they they do the most amount of things to kill the momentum. Whether it's not give the ball back quicker, not take slower throw-ins, and all these little small things that they do. Arsenal are starting to do these things. a lot more. They're not just the pretty boy team. Pause. You know what I mean? Not just a team of footballers who just want to play the pretty football and not do the ugly stuff. They started to learn a bit of the dark arts under Arteta, which, you know, depends on how you see football. It could be a good or bad thing. If you're a football purist, you might see it as a bad thing. If you don't give a fuck and you just want to win, then as an Arsenal fan, you think it's a good thing. You need some dogs. It's 66 minutes gone, guys, in the match. Remember, our clock is 5 minutes slow. And still, this Man City team, well, as far as I'm concerned, they haven't really created any clear-cut chances in a whole second half. Playing against 10 men. Doku, he should have let go of the ball, bro. This guy wanted to run forever. He's like a Rashford. He's lack of footballing IQ didn't allow him to understand when he had to release the ball and when he had to like keep going. He just wanted to keep going, bro. You could have don't shoot. I don't like the Doku type footballers. I don't like the Rashfords, the Dokus, the Adama Traores, those sort of like frantic footballers that they're not really thinking about anything. You they're just playing football and just being frantic and just doing skills, and then they don't have like a long. They don't have a picture in their head of what they're doing or what they want to do and why. They're just very impulsive, reactionary, um, instinctive footballers rather than methodical thinkers of the game. And I'm not really a fan of those footballers because I think football's about both. It's about your football and IQ as much as it is about your football and technical ability. That's the problem. Is it's everyone's taking like 4 touches and shit. It should be like one touch, bam, another touch. That's how you got to do it. Give it, Doku. Then give it. No, see, no. Nah, man. Man City, like, I don't get Pep. Like, you don't. Pep. Pep's playing against 10 men, yeah? You don't need to take Doku off, put on Foden. You keep Doku on, you take one of your defensive minded players off that you don't need. But, you know, Doku wasn't doing anything anyway, to be fair. But the point is, he's still being a bit too careful here for me. Without that recovery pace that Kyle Walker has, my gosh. Kyle Walker is dying out there. Kyle Walker ain't doing nothing. He ain't gonna make no incisive pass. Yeah, the 10 men haven't. It looks like the 10 men haven't made that much difference because Arsenal were parking the bus anyway. So what the 10 men does is just makes Arsenal less likely to score, but it doesn't make them more likely to concede. It just makes them less likely to score because it hasn't changed their shape, and it hasn't, not their defensive shape anyway, and it hasn't changed their ability to defend to in the low block. It hasn't at all. All right. Let me just quickly see some comments that you guys made quickly. Oh, a new comment from somebody brand new. If I can pronounce your tag properly, Padraig O'Brien. Welcome to the channel. Big up yourself. If you're just passing through, then pass through. If you're just staying, then stay. Big up yourself. Welcome to the channel, O'Brien. No way! Ah. Okay. Smash a like, guys. Let me know who you want to win. Let me know your opinion on the game so far as you see it. What you think of the game. The sending off obviously has changed the game. The first half was decent, actually. The second half had just been attack against defence. If I'm being honest, the second half so far has been quite boring. There haven't been many chances created by either team. I'm not expecting Arsenal to create many chances, obviously, because they're a man down. But I've been disappointed in the way that Man City have played. They're not moving the ball quick enough for me at all. And there's no reason for them to be taking 2 or 3 touches sometimes on the ball. The speed in which they're in which they're playing, and their inability to move the ball from left to right in order to open up the spaces is a concern. One thing I would say for Arsenal is, I know like a lot of teams, right? You know, when a lot of teams, they move the ball left to right in order to create spaces. So you start on the right wing, and then you move the ball towards the left wing, and the defensive structure shifts to the other side, and then you move the ball to the other wing, and then you keep moving the ball from wing to shift the defensive structure in order to find gaps, right? Vertical gaps. Arsenal play with 6 at the back when they defend in a low block, and because they defend with 6 at the black, because they defend with 6 at the back, you can't really shift Arsenal's defense from left to right in order to create space, because there's 6 defenders at the back. It's not 4. Most teams defended 4 at the back. So you can shift the right back all the way to the right hand side, and there's a big gap between the right back, right, and the centre back. Or you can spray the ball to your right winger, right, and therefore leave a big gap in their defence between their left back and their centre back. Arsenal in their low block have 6 at the back right now. There is no shifting of the ball from left to right in order to create a space in between, because there's not going to be a space in between because there's 6 men right at the back. So the space is a cutback, but then the cutback space doesn't exist really, because as soon as a cutback happens, Arsenal's second line of defence, they pounce out. And not only do they pounce out, Arsenal's second line of defence is so close to their back line that you can't even find a pass in between, like I said. So Arsenal's defensive structure is so good. Look at it. We can all see it. It's very well disciplined. And that is coaching. That's on the training ground. That's Arteta doing the drop the ball and blow play to my whistle. That's Arteta doing all these crazy things he does that we see in the Arsenal documentary. Anyway, like I said, big up yourself, Paradigm. Paradigm, you know. Padraig, sorry. That's my company I work for. That's funny. Be the ball. Be the ball, guys. Be the ball. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good, Man City. He's putting on stones. I don't get Pep. I don't understand what Pep's doing. How is he not putting on Grealish right now? How does Pep not think Grealish could help right now? How does Pep think losing, like, playing against 10 men at home for the whole, like, of a whole 45 minutes and not scoring is acceptable? And you're just flipping, rather than putting on attacking players, you're. Yeah. One thing I'm also realizing that even the pullbacks that Man City are doing right now, guys, they're not even pulling it back like with the right way of passing, so you can like shoot first time. They're fizzing it back, so you got to take a touch. Oh my lord! Now he puts it. Now he's bringing on Grealish. Hey, how you doing, Padraig? Hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. If I'm mispronouncing your name, please let me know. Big up yourself, my brother, Padraig. Let me know what you're thinking of the game, man. Because, like I said, I don't understand why Pep didn't make some of these changes earlier. I said, if you're playing against 10 men, just make changes in a half time. I don't know why he's being so negative. I would have taken off some of the defensive players and put on attacking players. He didn't need to do like for like Doku for Foden. Shoot now. Oh my lord. And everyone just blasting it over. Wow. Yeah. Irish. Of course, O'Brien. O'Brien's an Irish name. Like James O'Brien. This is so poor though. I'm so disappointed in Man City today. Like, what is this? I don't even feel like Arsenal have been like under pressure. They've just sat back. They haven't been stretched. This is just poor. These guys are like robots, man. Look at the way Arsenal the players are moving. This is painful to watch. I tell you why it's also painful to watch for me, because 10 against 10, we saw 3 goals. We saw an entertaining first half. Against 10 men, you'd think that more goals will go in. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Just more for Man City. Easy for Man City. I mean for Arsenal. What does this mean if Arsenal finish this game win? And you know what? Based on what I'm seeing, based on what I have been seeing in the second half, Arsenal going to win this game. So what does it mean? Are they now favourites for the league? Beating Man City at the Etihad Stadium, playing a whole of the second half with 10 men. Like, it's done. City could play like this a whole year, and I'm telling you, they're not scoring. If this was a training exercise, I like 45 minutes training exercise and no goals. Another 45 minutes could go by, and Man City would still not score. They're not scoring. Playing the way they're playing right now, and the way Arsenal could do this all day. You know, Captain America, when he goes, I can do this all day. Like, this is Arsenal could defend that all day. And the way that Man City are playing this side to side, this passing sideways and sideways, that is not going to do anything to that Man City, to the Arsenal defense, as we could all see. They're not even being like, you know, when Arsenal's defense are scrambling and slide tackling and you're conceding corners. Arsenal defense are not even doing that. They're chilled. They're relaxed. And that's what I'm saying. I'm disappointed in Man City today. Like, do we need Rodri to be creative? Do we need? Because we got Bernardo Silva on the pitch. We got Gundogan. We got Grealish. We got Foden. There you go. There you go. Listen, guys, the one thing I'm gonna say, yeah, and I keep saying this one thing I'm gonna say, but I've said about 100 things. But I'll say this anyway. If you're gonna play if we're gonna play against low blocks, yeah, and you can't penetrate the low block for whatever reason, because there's no space in behind. City want to create space in behind where there's no space. There's no space. Why isn't anyone taking shots? Edge of the box shots. Like, oh my lord. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Arsenal and the dark arts. This is what I'm saying. Going down injured and all these things in the last like 5-10 minutes. These are some of the things that Arteta has clearly said, or at least, coached into Arsenal. Yeah, yeah. One thing I will say. So that's 100. It's my 101st thing now. I need to stop saying one thing I will say. Why in Pep's system are the people, the players, right, on the edge of the box, moving the ball around? Why are they the centre backs? When I think about it, I'm like, don't you want your midfielders at the edge of the box, ready for a shot, rather than the Akanjis and the Ruben Diaz's and those guys? I don't know. It's just a thought. So I'm thinking, I've seen Ruben Diaz take 5 shots at the edge of the box, right? 5. And all of them have been into roll Z. And I'm like, if that was Bernardo Silva, I don't know if all 5 of his shots would have been. Don't you want people like your midfielders in that position rather than your centre back shooting? I mean, Rodri would be there if he was fit anyway. I don't get why Ruben Diaz needs to be on the ball. So that's the problem I have. There we go. They're moving it quicker. Keep moving it again. Because Rodri would have moved it. Rodri would also be able to do things like dinks, little scooped balls, and he'll be able to see things that Ruben Diaz can't see. This is just boring. This is just dumb. There you go. Match is done. It's done out here. Oh no, his teeth, his big teeth. He's covering his teeth. His his beautiful dentures. Wow, Man City. What does this mean? No Odegaard. Everyone thought no Odegaard, and Arsenal are there for the taking. Away from home against City at the Etihad. Timber's injured again. What's happening here? I'm confused. Hmm. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm glad the other commentators are picking up on it. What I've already said in the channel, that Arteta and the dark arts. Arteta and this Arsenal team are probably the most shithousery team in the Premier League right now in terms of what they do. The little things like that to win matches that they do that no one talks about. What Arteta's done, because this Arsenal team don't no longer play beautiful football. Like they've moved away from playing from that sort of Arsene Wenger playing amazing, beautiful football. This Arsenal team is very systematic. It's very drilled. It's not beautiful, free flowing Arsene Wenger football. It's very drilled, system based football. Like everyone has a job. Like we score all your goals that look the same. Pull pull back from Saka goal or whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's the Arsenal now. And he's made a team that they could score goals and win games under different situations. Like I've said many times, Man City have to play a certain way and play football what Pep believes is the best way. That's in his mind in order to score. While Arsenal can win without playing well, they can win many other ways, score many other ways. Well, I don't know if score many other ways, but definitely win. And therefore, they make sure all of the facets, all of the artilleries at their disposal are used, like set pieces. Make sure that we're top when it comes to set pieces, or make sure that when it comes to drowning the game out or taking the fizz out of the game, slowing the game down, we can do that. All the little things, he's made sure that Arsenal can do all these things, which for some reason makes Arsenal a more hated football club because people want to see a football team win by playing the best football and being the best football team, not playing shit but scoring a header at a set piece, or playing shit but waste loads of time at the end. I'm not saying that's what Arsenal have done, but uh, oh, there we go. 3 minutes left. Man City are still moving the ball around. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not saying that this is what Arsenal have done, but Arsenal have today, but Arsenal have done that in the past. So this is one of them games. Arsenal have dug deep with 10 men against the best team apparently in the league, and they've dug deep. Man City haven't been at their best. There you go. Is it too early to make any conclusions from this game? This is what are we, week 4? Game week 4? Yeah, this is game week 4, right? We've only had 4 Premier League games. This is the 4th Premier League game. So it's too early to draw conclusions or definitive conclusions from this game. Yeah, Bernardo is not. Yeah, yeah. Good point, Gary Neville. I'm surprised they even wanted to take a short corner. You've been trying to play around Arsenal's box for the past 45 minutes and you haven't scored and you want to take a short corner, bruv. Oh, my Lord. Well done, David Raya. Is this the year then, guys? Is this the year that Arsenal finally do it? What the hell? What the heck's happening there? These guys on some crack, bruv. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Haaland has been non-existent the second half. He's just been pointless. I would just be spamming crosses in the box. But then there's no point because Gabriel and Saliba are so good at defending them. Like Arsenal defense is so good. Everyone's waiting for some sort of whistle to blow offside or something. That's why I'm like, is this offside? Is this a foul? But it looks like it's to all. The goal looks like it's gonna stand. I know if you're a Man City fan, you're excited, you're cheering, but at the end of the day, you want the win. You don't even want the draw. Arsenal are disappointed right now, but if you're a Man City fan, you're wishing that there was another 5 minutes to go in this game. And it also shows that if you put the ball in a box, what could happen? Passing the ball around the box, that's fine. This, yeah. And also, I want everyone to understand Jack Grealish's. I want you guys to understand Jack Grealish impact and the fact that he thinks Doku, because Doku's quick and he does step overs and he can do all these things, it means he's a better footballer than Grealish. Grealish has to start. Grealish is a baller. The game's over now. I don't think the ref wants any more smoke. And this guy tried to leave Jack Grealish on the bench, you know. What's wrong with Gary Neville? If Arsenal won this game, it would have been like the greatest injustice in humanity, in humanity's history. So, woo! There you go. There you go. There's a lot to absorb. A lot to absorb after this game has finished now, guys. A lot. Jack Grealish has come on the pitch, and I'm not gonna lie to you. As good as I think Pep Guardiola is as a manager, no one talks about the bad mistakes that Pep Guardiola makes often. The times where he overcomplicates things, the times where he turns wingers into defenders, and like some of the things that Pep does sometimes for me, all that, especially all the talent that he has at his disposal, Pep Guardiola, and I feel like sometimes he squeezes some of the flair, some of the magic, some of the talent that he has out of his players so that they can fit into this system game. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe the game is becoming more system based. But I feel like us I feel like Arteta's system makes his players look better. Where I feel like Pep's system is a functional system that makes his better players look worse. Like the Jack Grealishes and whatnot don't look as great because they have to fit into a rigid system where it's best if they are set loose out of the cage. Whereas some people in Arsenal system feel better in the cage because the cage is bigger than what they usually get at home or something. Like their house at home is small and the cage is big. It's actually this is good. Whereas Man City players they're in a cage, they're in Pep's cage, and they're like, no, I want to get out of this cage. I need to be free. I need to play my game. Like I don't know, man. I just feel like this Man City team should have beaten this Arsenal team, and I don't think Pep made the greatest decisions. There you have it anyway, man. Like it ended 0-0. That's my max reaction. I feel like Pep took too long. I think Pep took too long to make changes. Personally, if you're playing against a team that you know are not going to offer anything in attack, the two goals that Arsenal scored are not the goals that they scored in a counter attack or two goals they scored by carving Man City open. There's one farthing shot from a defender and one header from a set piece, one header from a corner. Those are the two goals that Arsenal scored. They didn't carve Man City open. Why did you not put on an attacking player at halftime? Why did you start the second half the way you ended the second half? You're playing against 10 men. Take a risk. Take a risk. What was the point of having Bernardo Silva out on the wings on the right hand side? Like, Bernardo should have been in the middle. Gundogan and Bernardo Silva should have been the two guys in the middle rather than that Rodri. Put Rodri out on the wide or something. I don't know, but far too many times in that second half, I saw not Rodri. Sorry, I know why I said Rodri. I saw Ruben Diaz. I should say far too many times. I saw Ruben Diaz on the D shooting, or trying to distribute the ball, or trying to pick a pass. I'm like, why the heck is Ruben Diaz constantly in that position, in that Rodri position? He ain't got that talent. He ain't that guy. He can't. That's not his skill set. He shouldn't be there. And for me, Pep should have made a change. Pep should have said, "Okay, cool. That's not helpful. It's not helping Man City." Ruben Diaz picking the ball up there. Like there's too many things that were wrong. Like and like I said, Jack Grealish had to be the one to come and break them down in the 15 minutes that he was on the pitch. And imagine if Jack Grealish started the game. I don't get why Doku starts the games ahead of Jack Grealish. In a way, I do get it because pace, right? The speed of Doku. But Jack Grealish makes you play better. He just does. And as soon as they had a man sent off, I would have put Grealish on. I would have put Foden on. He took too long. It is what it is. Arsenal, for me, weren't that good today. If you could tell me how many good attacking moments Arsenal had, even when they had 10 men, how many good attacking moments they had, you couldn't tell me. Apart from the goals, the two goals they scored, they didn't, like I said, they didn't create anything. They didn't do anything. So, Arsenal weren't that good today. Defensively, they were good. But defensively, Arsenal are always good. Defensively, they're always good. So nothing was special in Arsenal's game today. I just don't think Man City were good offensively. I think if City were better today offensively, then they would have scored more than that one goal they scored until they scored the goal right at the very end. So they had to take off Saka. I understand why they took off Saka. I don't know what you're going to take from this game. From a neutral, I don't know what you take from this game apart from sometimes you just watch a game and you watch certain things unfold and that's it. Sometimes there isn't like, oh, based on what I saw today, Man City are going to win the league and Arsenal. I don't know because context is key. I just saw that Man City were dominating before the 2 goals were scored from Arsenal. They still were dominating after the 2 goals. Arsenal had a man sent off, sat back, and also who knows if Arsenal had 11 men, maybe they wouldn't have parked the bus as much. Maybe they wouldn't have been as hard to break down if they had 11 men. Maybe they would have gone for the 3rd goal, and therefore Man City might have found it more easier to score. Football is so complex, it's so grey, it's so nuanced. It's like that, and we'll never know. We'll never know. All we can do is comment on what we saw, and rather than potential eventualities, I don't know. But it's quite interesting anyway. This game was a good game. Started off a good game. It ended off disappointingly for me, from my perspective, because Man City were just boring in attack. They were just boring. They ran out of ideas, and Arsenal were just very rigid in defence and very well disciplined. So that's what I saw. In the end, Man City, I reckon, probably deserved to win the game, but based on how well Arsenal defended, a draw, you could argue, is a fair result. Who would I give man of the match to today? I think Raya was good today. I think Gabriel was good today. Yeah. I don't think Pep managed the game that well today at all. I think, I think Pep was a problem today for Man City. But anyway, let me quickly, before I go, let me see what's going on. What's going on? In the comment section, last minute goal. Orhan says, thanks guys for the entertainment. Orhan, big up Orhan. Thank you for joining as always, man. Good to see you. Glad that you've joined the chat and you've enjoyed the community. Hopefully I know the community will continue to grow, guys. As usual, please like the video, share the video, share this match reaction. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. What conclusions are you guys going to take from this game today? If you're Arsenal, you're happy with that point. You are. If you're Man City, especially playing against 10 men, you're not happy at all with that. And questions need to be asked. Anyway, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Have a good week as usual. And I'll see you guys the next game. Peace out.